What up, everybody? I'm Dave Miranda, and this is episode 76 of Just Give Me 5. Hope you guys are doing great, continue to be amazing. We got another awesome show lined up for you today. But if you guys caught episode 75, you saw we had none other than the one and only Dump LaRock. I know him as Dumper Foo. And man, that was just such a brilliant interview, you know what I mean? It's like Dump has been just a legend out here in the scene for so many years. We had been trying to get him on for a while. You know, he was living in Portland for a little bit, and then he, transcended back over to Arizona. And I was like, let's make this happen, And man, that Snoop Dogg story, right? I mean, that's just, what an experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're at his house, you're doing something specifically for him, you know what I mean? And for him to show love. And it was funny because off camera, he was like, said something like that he told him, he was like, how'd you like it? And he was like, good shit, nephew. You know what I'm saying? That was hilarious, man. Like, it's just awesome, So definitely a pleasure to have him on the show. And, I wish you nothing but continued success, my brother. Much love. Make sure you guys watch episode 75. All right. But today's guest is another Arizona DJ who has made his name in the scene for many, many years now. We're going to talk about his early days and how he got inspired to be a DJ. We're going to talk about some legends he's opened up for. We're also going to talk about his turntable modules business that he has, and so much more. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you DJ Kris The Fist.
Yo, what up? This is DJ Kris The Fist. And all I'm saying is just give me 5 on it. I don't know. I think like I had like made a mixtape when I was like freaking 16 or 15 or something.
Okay.
With like a PlayStation and a cassette player, and like a realistic, mixer from Goodwill or like from Savers.
Right.
Yeah, and then I had like a CD player, and I just grabbed everything I could from all that stuff together, and it sounded good.
Right.
Who knows how good it was, but it sounded good at the time, and then my friends just like encouraged me to keep on doing it. So, yeah, and then after that, then I realized like I picked it up really quick, so yeah. Then I was like, I'm just gonna keep on going.
Who were some people that kind of like, gave you that ambition that you looked up to?
So I think it was DJ Static, Wes. Okay. He was like OG on the north side, North Phoenix.
Oh, of Arizona. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but then it was like Rectangle and Rectangle mixtapes, fashion mixtapes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, listening Tricky at shows and shit like that.
Right.
D. Anthony put me on to play, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna keep on going. I had too much fun with it. That was with D. Anthony at a spot called Shepherd's.
Okay.
And it was like on 32nd Street and Cactus.
Okay.
And we would play after a male review show.
All right.
So there's like a bunch of grown ass ladies just like freaking all just wilding out after.
Right.
Yeah. Some would stay for the, for the hip hop. At that time we just had records.
Yeah.
So I'm over there going to places with like Method Man and Mary J and like classic hip hop and so it was kind of like a mixture of new stuff with the classics, and then so yeah, a lot of the ladies couldn't stick with the hip hop, but
right.
But that was cool. That was a cool gig. I was getting like clubs in North Phoenix on the north side.
Okay.
And then I had to keep on buying top 40 stuff, but I liked playing classic hip hop, or like true hip hop at the time, and then and then so then I started going to Hidden House, and I had made a mixtape and it got a lot of like a lot of people were playing it in like locally,
Okay.
and then Al Page had like heard it, and then he's like, yo, can you do that live, you know? And I'm like, dude, this is like a multi-track mixtape, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, I'll still rock, you know? And then I went out, and then that like opened up to me playing like hip hop shows,
Right.
and opening up for groups working with like Pixar and them,
Yeah.
opening up for like Yin Yang Twins and David Banner. One memorable one was Daryl D was DJing for KRS-One.
Okay.
At the time he was his DJ here. I remember is that I had to go in and hook up while Daryl D is playing.
Right.
And he hates, like, you know, at the time that was so annoying to him too, is like having this digital interface, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm doing this while he's playing this set for KRS-One. Yeah. And it was like it was memorable because it was so nerve-wracking.
Right.
Another which was like a shitty, you know, but it was funny, hella funny though.
Right.
It Too Short.
Okay.
And I end up having to do his set, and he gives me this like dusty, like scratched up CD.
Okay.
And then like I put it in, and I'm like it loads up, and I load the track, and I put Serato into internal mode, which is where it's just a computer by itself. Right. So no manipulation of the records, like you don't hear that, and it doesn't go through. So I put it on, and he's doing his first song, and then his second song comes on, and then the next song goes back to his first song, you know, and then I'm just like, I'm actually standing back just watching the show.
Right.
You know, like, and then he's like looking back, and he's just like, what up, what the fuck, DJ, you know? And he's like, and he just starts talking shit, and then having the crowd chant, you know, just shit, and like, I'm just like, man, fuck y'all, dude, like, but the homie Many One, like, they were like, rest in peace, the brother Many One. He had like, they were like, yo, figure out what's going on, and he comes up, and he was just like, I mean, granted, I was faded too, you know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was faded because, like, at the time, he'd have like 6 acts before the main act, and they would all want me to DJ.
Oh, wow.
They'd all want me to be their DJ, and I'm like, hell no. So every time I would play, and a new group would come on, I just like get off stage, and then I hit the bar. Right. So then, like,
have to at that point.
Yeah, dude, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna disappear, like, where they can't even catch me. So then, I mean, but it was on internal. It was like, it did its own thing.
Yeah.
At the time, I was using like a Dell computer or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, then I.
But he was cool after. I mean, was he cool like after?
I don't even know, dude. We just kept it moving like that. Yeah.
Man, exactly.
The homie DJ Adidas had shown me how to like do an RCA swap, and I was like, oh, that's so easy. Like, let me look more into this, you know, like throughout all the years. And then I was always helping friends out, like do little work on their turntables.
Okay.
And then it just got to where it got like kept on rolling to where people were telling other people, and then I was just getting busier and busier.
Right.
And then Al Page used to like be my neighbor, and he had like 5 turntables, and he wanted to see, like, you know, which ones were, you know, better than the others, and which one was like a junk, and, you know, try to like repair them, you know, get them all working right. So we had one that was like all repairs, and then I was like, yo, let's try to trick this out and do some kind of like, you know, mod. At the time it was installing these dicers, they're called, and it's like these little like buttons that would control Serato. So you would hook them up USB along with your you know, with your mixer or whatever. But you can like hit cue points and do things like that. You set it on the corner where the 45 adapter goes.
Okay.
So what we did was we chopped out that corner and then replaced it. Like I went to, at the time, the homie Adi that opened a Cobra or whatever, he was he's like a master of all trades, dude. You can like hit him up for like plumbing advice or to do yard advice or to like, everything. So I went over and I was like, yo, how can we put this piece into this metal, you know, top of a turntable?
Right.
And we were thinking about it, and he's just like, yo, I got an idea. And he pulls out this stuff that like attaches plastic to metal.
Okay.
And then he just chopped it up like right there in his backyard.
Yeah.
And then he's like, dude, you can go and do this like in your house, you know?
Right.
So then like he showed me how to do it, and he gave me like some stuff to start, and then boom, that like it like sparked that up. And he was my painter, so I would do the work, do the body work, and then bondo everything, and then give it to him, and he would paint it. Okay. And then like automobile style, and then we'd take it back and laser engrave things. And then so people started ordering modifications like that.
Yeah.
So just like I did some for Soul Man. He's one of the first ones.
Nice.
He just got a dope ass paint job to match his Falcon or something. He's got like a Falcon, I think.
Okay.
So he's got like a matching decks, like red decks. Some for Javen and some for DJ Complex.
Nice.
Complexes are one of a kind. Like the logos light up.
They light up?
Yeah. So I did a mod for this guy for DJ Chaos. Hit me up, and he wanted to try to do something different than what we were doing because he only had one turntable.
Yeah.
So then we were thinking of some stuff, and then we were like, yo, let's try to do like the same process that I used to do to put the dicers in.
Yeah.
I can do another process to make light up logos.
Okay.
So make a space to where I can put a logo there that would be able to be lit up.
Got you.
In the metal of the turntable.
Okay.
So that we did it. It was like it worked out, and then the other people wanted it, and so then So as far as I know, there's no one else in the anywhere in the world that I know that's doing the same thing.
Nice.
So So hopefully you got some other people going to want to do it this year.
Yeah.
We're just thinking about some ideas, and that's going to be hella cool. That's cool. Man, I dude, it feels awesome. Like the community shows it a lot, man. Like I really feel like I'm a part of the community, and freaking like that we've done it's like it's a huge collective, you know, like I feel like we all like brought each other up, you know what I mean? And then like we all seen each other come up and evolve, you know. And if you were true, you'd still be hanging, you know, you'd still be like holding strong. So it just shows to prove how much like true fuckers are out here, you know what I mean? Like, so it feels awesome, man. It feels good to be part of a community, you know. I'll give a shout out to my moms, my parents, my sister, her crew, Jukebox, my boy Al Page, Ali, Trill, the Flying Saucer Boys, Biggie and Echo. It's everybody that shows me love, you know. And also, check out my, I got a piece of art hanging up right now, the Mesa Arts Museum.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Somos Southwest art show.
And it's in the museum?
Yeah. It's a part of the. It's a collection of from like a couple that went around the Southwest buying Chicano artwork, and so then like they're showing their collection at the Mesa Arts Museum right now. So I happen to have a piece in their collection, and then Lalo has a whole.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he has a whole display over there that's separate from that. Nice. Yeah. But it's all the homies around, you know, like all the muralists that you see around, they all got pieces up there. Yeah, so that's cool, hell yeah. I'm DJ Chris, and thanks for giving me just 5 on it.
And there you have it. Man, nothing but love and respect to my man Kris. You know, I've known Kris for many, many years now. Always been a solid dude, just a good, genuine human being. And it was just a pleasure to have him on the show, you know. And man, him pulling up on that skateboard was like, kind of legendary. But man, you know, nothing but love and respect to you, my brother. And you know, I hope you continue being successful and doing your thing, man. So make sure you guys are following him on social media. Shout out to my brother Jimmy Nelson on that camera. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell a friend and tell a friend. All right. Well, this was another one for the books. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And till next time, stay tuned, stay blessed, stay healthy. Just give me 5, y'all.
Everything you get, you got